After the scintillating success of Bayern and Macbeth in 2013, Romeo and Juliet in 2014, Othello in 2015, Nagamandala in 2016, Oedipus Rex in 2017, Hayavadana in 2018, the PG Department of English is back on stage celebrating the Greek immortal war saga, Odyssey, the Clash of the Titans.
Men are haunted by the vastness of eternity. And so we ask ourselves, will our actions echo across the centuries? Will strangers hear our name long after we are gone and wonder who we were, how bravely we fought, how fiercely we loved? You may have heard about a woman named Helen. Helen of Sparta, Helen of Troy, Helen of Menelaus of Paris. A woman who belonged to everyone but herself, whose face launched 1,000 ships and started the most famous war in history. You may have heard of that valiant struggle that took place beneath the golden walls of Troy. 10,000 men, all led by Agamemnon, the mightiest of Greeks. You may have heard tales of the brave Achilles, who could strike down 10 warriors in one blow. The brave Achilles, who cared for nothing but glory. Of Hector, whose honor and valor instilled in men a righteousness so profound. Nevertheless was foolish enough to think he could face Achilles. You may even have heard of Paris, who they say betrayed his country and crowned in a youthful folly. But that is not the way it happened. Let me tell you the real story. I know. I was there.
It's a boy. Just look at him. Is he not the most precious little thing that you have ever seen?
You asked me the exact same question when Hector was born. He is indeed very precious, a priceless gift from the gods. You are destined for great things, my child. I shall name you Paris.
Paris.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Father!
What is it, daughter?
The child! The child!
What about the child?
I had a vision.
Oh, not another one of those, Cassandra. This is no time for your delusions. This is a time for festivity. Come, celebrate with your mother and I. Later, we will have...
The vision! It was horrendous, Father! Mother, she gave birth to a flaming torch and it burned down everything! Troy! Troy was burning, Father! Our city, the entire city burned down to ashes!
It is all right, daughter. Just a bad dream. That is all it is.
Come here, love. Come, see your little brother. His smile will once conquer even the heart of the most beautiful woman. Look at him, Cassandra. Look at your little brother.
Brother? Doom! Doom is what it is, mother.
How care how you speak, daughter?
It is the truth, father. If this child lives, Troy will burn.
This is insanity.
Walls packed with broken people. Our city is filled with sorrow. Our streets flooded with tears. Until there will not be one of us with food to eat, water to drink, or air to breathe.
Cassandra!
I see a war of gods fought by men in our land, and it will not end until the curse is lifted.
What curse?
That child, it is the curse, the bringer of doom, the bringer of death. It must be killed.
Are you out of your wits?
It must be killed. Priam! Apollo! What kind of a curse is this? To see everything and have no one to trust you. I wish I hadn't been given this agony and live it.
It is said that long before we are born, our fate has been sealed. Trapped in a web spun by hands invisible to mortal eyes, thinking we have some kind of power. Fate, as enthralling as it sounds, turns us into mere baits. Making love, fighting wars, living and dying for reasons that aren't our own. And so, the question prevails, if one is or is not to be blamed for the ripples of their deeds, when they are but characters of an already crafted story. Is choice only a mirage we create to trick ourselves? Or is it fate that is a fantasy? A fantasy that we forge from a desire to be guiltless? Whether it is fate that brought Paris to Helen or choice, it is on that destined night that they made the decision. The decision that would echo through time. The decision that would ravage them, but also immortalize them for the rest of eternity.
Princess of Troy, on our last night together, Queen Helen and I salute you. We have had our conflicts before. It is true. We have fought many battles, Sparta and Troy, and fought well. But I have always respected your father. Priam is a good man, a good king. I respected him as an adversary, and I respect him now as my ally. Hector, Paris, young princess, come stand and drink with me. Let us drink to peace.
Peace between Troy and Sparta.
May the gods keep the wolves in the hills and women in our beds.
For the gods.
For the gods. A steady arm. Thank the gods we made peace. I have seen too many of my men struck down by this song.
Never again, I hope.
Only one man works the sword better than you.
Achilles.
That madman will throw a spear at Zeus himself if the god insulted him. You see that one over there? I picked her just for you. She is a little lioness.
Thank you. My wife waits for me in Troy.
My wife waits for me right there. Wives are for breeding, you understand? For making little princess. Come, enjoy yourself tonight.
You make excellent wine in Sparta.
You should not be here.
That is what you said last night?
Last night was a mistake.
And the night before?
I have made many mistakes this week.
Do you want me to leave?
Yes.
Where to?
Away. Far away.
I have something for you. pearls from the sea of Propontis.
They are beautiful, but I cannot wear them. Menelaus would kill us both.
Do not fear him. Perhaps his sword could drain the blood in our veins, but not the love. And in its eternity, our love renders us immortal.
It is not him I fear, my love, not death. I fear tomorrow, watching you sail away and knowing you will never return, knowing we can never be. I am the queen of Sparta. Yes, every time I walk past men, their heads turn, their eyes follow me. Kings and peasants alike lose their bearings at the sight of my smile. I make them weak, and knowing this makes every woman's body ache with envy. They look at me, and they see the daughter of Zeus. They look at me and see my husband. They see my skin, my hair, a woman who has everything but never me. Not once do they see the coldness in my husband's words, nor my heart's thirst for a love that is more than bare lust. Before you, I was a ghost. I walked and I ate and I swam in the sea, but I was a ghost.
You do not have to fear tomorrow. Come with me.
Do not play with me, Prince of Troy. Do not play.
If you come, you will not know peace. You will never be safe. Men will hunt us and the gods will curse us. But I will love you. Until the day they burn my body, I will love you.
You should get back.
Helen,
Shh. I will love you too.
Paris! You should get to bed. We will not sleep on land again for weeks.
I have no trouble sleeping on the seas. The sea nymphs sing lullabies to me.
And who sang lullabies to you tonight?
Tonight? Tonight was the fisherman's wife, a lovely creature.
I hope you did not let the fisherman catch you.
He's more concerned with the fish.
You do understand why we are in Sparta.
For peace?
And you do understand that Menelaus, king of Sparta, is a powerful man. And that his brother Agamemnon, king of Mycenae, commands all the Greek forces.
What does this have to do with the fisherman's wife?
Paris, you are my brother and I love you. But if you do anything to endanger Troy, I will rip your pretty face from your pretty skull. Get some sleep. We sail in the morning.
Your messenger came 2 days ago.
I want her back.
Of course you do. She is a beautiful woman.
A beautiful woman who betrayed her husband for a weakling? I want her back so I can kill her with my own 2 hands. I will not rest until I have burned Troy to the ground.
You said the maid saw her with a young prince, huh?
Bring her in. The harlot helped them flee.
I did not help them, my king. I just
Then
saw.
why, dear Poldora, did you take a sword on your thought for you to speak?
I feared this, my lord. I did not.
Now, let us not waste our priceless time on this idle talk, shall we? I thought you wanted peace with Troy.
I should have listened to you.
Peace is for the women and the weak. Empires are forged by war.
All my life, I have stood by your side, fought your enemies. You are the eldest. You reap the glory. This is the way of the world. But have I ever complained, brother? Have I ever asked you for anything?
Never. You are a man of honor. Everyone in Greece knows this.
The Trojans spat on my honor. An insult to me is an insult to you.
And an insult to me is an insult to all Greeks.
Will you go to war with me, brother?
We sail in 5 days. I always thought my brother's wife was a witless woman, but she has proven to be very useful. Nothing unifies people like a common enemy.
The Trojans have never been conquered. Some say that they cannot be conquered.
I have not tried yet. Old King Priam thinks he is untouchable behind his high walls. He thinks the sun god will protect him, but the gods only protect the strong. If Troy falls, I control the eagle.
Hector commands the finest army in the east, and Troy is built to withstand a 10-year siege.
There will not be a 10-year siege. I will attack them with the greatest force the world has ever seen. I want all the kings of Greece and all their armies. Send emissaries in the morning.
One last thing. We need Achilles and his Myrmidons.
Achilles cannot be controlled. He is as likely to fight us as the Trojans.
We do not need to control him, we need to unleash him. The man was born to end lives.
Yes, he is a gifted killer, but he follows no king. He threatens everything I have built. Before me, Greece was nothing. A province of warlords and cattle raiders. I have brought all the Greek kingdoms together. With a sword when necessary, with a treaty when possible. I have created a nation out of fire worshippers and snake eaters. I built the future, Nestor. I. Achilles is the past. A man who fights for no flag. A man loyal to no country.
Your words are true, but how many battles have we won off the edge of his sword? This will be the greatest war the world has ever seen. We need the greatest warrior.
There is only one man he will listen to.
I will send a ship in the morning.
Do you love me, brother?
If you were not my brother, I would kill you where you stand.
Hector, wait! Listen to me.
Are you aware of what you have done? Do you know how many years our father worked for peace? How many brothers and cousins he lost on the battlefield?
I love her.
Say another word and I will break your arm. This is all a game for you, isn't it? You roam from town to town, building merchants' wives and temple maids. You think you know something about love. What about your father's love? You spat on him when you made this choice. What about love of your country? You would let Troy burn for this? I will not let you start a war. I will not.
May I speak? What you say is true. I have wronged you. I have wronged our father. I have wronged our country and our people. If we want to bring Helen back to Sparta, so be it. But I go with her.
To Sparta. They will kill you.
Then I will die fighting.
That sounds heroic to you, doesn't it? To die fighting. Tell me, little brother, have you ever killed a man?
No.
Have you ever seen a man die in combat?
No.
I have killed men, brother. I have watched them dying. I have heard them die. I have smelled them die. Shrieks of widowed women and fatherless children have kept me up at night. Fathers and mothers waiting for their sons who will never return. Their tears have haunted me like curses, brother. I have seen death up close, and there is nothing glorious about it, nothing poetic. You spill blood or yours gets spilled. You cannot win either way. You think you want to die for love, but you know nothing about dying. You know nothing about love.
All the same, I go with her.
I go with her. I will die fighting. You are the Prince of Troy, Paris. Whatever you do have consequences bigger than yourself. This one reckless action of yours will cost not just you, but the whole of Troy. This love you speak of will burn down an entire country. Is that what you want, brother? your family and countrymen butchered for one woman? Will this love still bring you the same joy?
I will not ask you to fight my war.
You already have.
My son,
Father. Mother.
Thank the gods for your safe return.
He has a good grip.
Just like his father.
Father, mother, this
Paris.
is Briseis, beloved cousin. Your beauty grows with each new moon.
Briseis, a servant of Apollo, no?
the young men of Troy were devastated when she chose the virgin robes.
Uncle. Paris, dear, are you not going to tell us who's this beautiful young woman is?
By what name, my lady, shall we know you?
My name is...
Her name is Death.
Cassandra!
Forgive my sister. She suffers from an illness.
Paris!
I apologize on my daughter's behalf. You were going to say?
My name is Helen.
Helen? Helen of Sparta?
Helen of Troy.
Wife of King Menelaus?
His wife no more.
I warned you. I warned all of you. I begged you, father, to not send Paris to Sparta. You did not listen to me. You never do. Look what came of it. What about you, Hector? How does it feel to bring destruction to your own country? A country you claim to love even more than the air in your lungs. She will bring the disaster. Her name will be made immortal with the blood of her men. Her name will be written in the letters of fire. Helen, Helen of Troy.
Fancy swordplay. The girls must be impressed. You are getting fat, cousin.
Mock me all you want, but I didn't make the mighty Achilles a little nervous today. Didn't I?
Oh, terrified.
Your reputation for hospitality is fast becoming legend.
I'm not overly fond of that smile, my friend. You want me to fight in another war, don't you? Patroclus, my cousin. Odysseus, king of Ithaca.
Patroclus, son of Manitus. I knew your parents well. I miss them. Now you have this one watching over you, huh? Learning from Achilles himself. Kings would kill for the honor. We need to talk.
Tell me you are not here at Agamemnon's bidding. How many times have I done the savage work for the King of Kings, and when has he ever shown me the respect I have earned?
I'm not asking you to fight for him. I'm asking you to fight for the Greeks.
Why? Are the Greeks tired of fighting each other?
For now.
The Trojans never did anything to me.
They insulted Greece.
They insulted one Greek, a man who could not hold on to his wife. What business is that of mine?
Your business is war, my friend.
Is it? Am I the whore of the battlefield? Can my sword be bought and sold? I do not want to be remembered as a tyrant's mercenary.
Forget Agamemnon. Fight for me. My wife will feel much better if she knows you are by my side. I will feel much better.
Is Ajax going to fight in Troy?
Of course. You have heard of Ajax, huh?
They say he can fell an oak tree with one swing of the axe.
Please do not sing back.
We are sending the largest fleet that ever sailed, 1,000 ships.
1,000 ships? Prince Hector. Is he as good a warrior as they say?
the best of all Trojans. Some say he's better than all Greeks too. Even if your cousin does not come, Patroclus, I hope you will join us. We could use a strong arm like yours.
Play your tricks on me if you would like, but leave my cousin out of it.
You have your sword, and I have my tricks. We play with the toys the god gave us. We sail for Troy in 3 days. This war will never be forgotten, nor will the heroes who fight in it.
Go home, cousin.
Aren't you coming?
I would like some time with myself.
No me debió amareo, no
Mother,
I thought I would bring you a necklace.
I have not worn a seashell necklace since I was a boy.
Do you not like them anymore?
They want me for another war.
Another war.
Patroclus wants to go.
Patroclus has never seen war. If you stay here with me, with your family, you will have a long, peaceful life. You will marry, have children, and your children will have children. They will love you, and when you are gone, they will remember you. But when your children are dead, and their children after them, your name will be lost. If you go to Troy, no one will earn more glory than you. Men will tell stories of your victories for thousands of years. The world will remember your name. But if you go to Troy, you will never come home.
And you know this, Mother?
I know it. Whenever your father came home after war, he would stare at the sea, just like that. He never stayed for long.
Whose ship is that?
Black Sail. Achilles.
He's going to take the beach of Troy with 50 men? The man wants to be killed.
Should we wait for the others?
They brought us here for a war, didn't they?
Yes, my lord. But Agamemnon?
Do you fight for me, Eudorus or Agamemnon?
For you, my lord.
Then fight for me, and let the servants of Agamemnon fight for him. Where are you going?
To fight the Trojans.
You are not ready.
I am ready. You told me how to fight.
And you are a good student, but you are not a Myrmidonette. These are the fiercest soldiers in Greece. Each of them has bled for me before. I cannot fight the Trojans if I am worrying about you, cousin. Guard the ship. Guard the ship. Myrmidons, we are brothers of the sword. I would rather fight alongside you than any army of thousands. Do you know what is waiting beyond that beach? Immortality! Take it! It's yours!
How many?
More than I have ever seen. 1,000 perhaps.
The Apollonian guard?
Waiting at the city gates.
Good. How long before the army is ready?
Half of our men are still coming in from the countryside. We have to arm them. We have to match them with the right
How
officer.
long?
Noon?
Make it sooner. I want patrols to scour the countryside. Check every home, every pasture. I want every Trojan boat inside the walls. If they cannot walk, carry them. my life, I have lived by a code, and the code is simple. Honor the gods, love your woman, and defend your country. Troy is mother to us all. Fight for her. Fight for her.
On my command, break off! Breathe, my friend.
The temple is secure.
The sun god is the patron of Troy, our enemy. Take whatever treasure you can find.
With your permission, my lord.
Speak.
Apollo sees everything. Perhaps it is not wise to offend him.
You must be very brave or very stupid to come after me alone. You must be Hector, a private audience with the Prince of Troy. I am flattered. Do you know who I am?
The priests were not armed.
I did not kill them. Cutting all men's throats, there is no honor in that.
Honor. Children, fools fight for honor. I fight for my country. Fight me.
Why kill you, Prince of Troy, with no one here to see you fall?
Why did you come here?
They will be talking about this war for 1,000 years.
In 1,000 years, even the dust from our bones will be gone.
Yes, Prince, but our names will remain.
The Trojans are dead.
Go home, Prince. Drink some wine. Make love to your wife. Tomorrow we will have our war.
You speak of war as if it is a game. But how many wives wait at Troy's gate for husbands they will never see again?
Perhaps your brother can comfort them. I hear he is good at charming other men's wives.
My lord, why did you let him go?
It is too early in the day for killing princes.
Give him his battle. You will take the war.
Give him too many battles and the men will forget who is king.
Achilles!
Ajax,
You are as fearless as a god.
the gods are immortal. What do they have to fear?
I am honored to go to war with you.
I do not have to worry with you behind me. If you sailed any slower, the war would be over.
I do not mind missing the beginning of the war, as long as I am here at the end.
We have something to show you. The men found her hiding in the temple. They thought she would amuse you.
Leave us. What is your name? You are safer in this tent than out there. Believe me.
You killed Apollo's priests.
I have killed men in 5 countries, but never a priest.
Then your men did. The sun god will have his vengeance.
What is he waiting for?
The right time to strike.
His priests are dead, and his acolyte is a captive. I think your god is afraid of me.
Afraid? Apollo is the master of the sun. He fears nothing.
Then where is he?
You're nothing but a killer. You do not know anything about the gods.
You have not seen 20 summers and you think you know my heart? I know more about the gods than any priest could ever teach you. You are royalty, aren't you? You have spent years talking down to men. You must be royalty. What is your name? Even the servants of Apollo have names.
Briseis,
Are you afraid, Briseis?
should I be?
My lord,
What's it?
King Agamemnon requests your presence.
Why would I want to look at him when I can look at her?
All the kings are there celebrating the victory.
Give me a moment. You do not need to fear me, girl. You are the only Trojan who can say that.
You have won a great victory, King of Kings. No one thought the Trojan beach could be captured so easily.
A beautiful gift, Nestor. You will be among the first to walk the streets of Troy tomorrow.
My father, Neleus, had this urn made to commemorate his victory at Cyprus. I present it to you in honor of an even more memorable victory.
Thank you, old friend. Tomorrow we will eat supper in the gardens of Troy.
War we seeing men dying and all men talking. You know this. Ignore the politics.
Leave us.
Apparently, you have won some great victory.
Perhaps you did not notice. The Trojan beach belonged to Priam in the morning. It belongs to Agamemnon in the afternoon.
You can have the beach. I did not come here for the sand.
No, you came because you wanted your name to last through ages. A great victory was won today, but that victory is not yours. Kings did not kneel to Achilles. Kings did not pay homage to Achilles.
Perhaps the kings were too far behind to see. The battle was won by soldiers. They know who fought.
History remembers the kings, not the soldiers. Tomorrow, we will batter down the gates of Troy. I will build monuments to victory on every island of Greece and carve Agamemnon in the stone. My name will last through the ages. Your name is written in the sand for the waves to wash away.
Be careful, King of Kings. First you need the victory.
One more thing, son of Peleus.
I do not want to hear my father's name from your mouth.
The first pick of the battle spoil always goes to the commander. Your men sacked the temple of Apollo, yes?
You want gold? Take it. It is my gift to honor your courage. Take what you wish.
I already have. Apharis, Heman, the spoils of war.
I have no quarrel with you, brothers. But if you do not release her, you will never see home again. Decide.
Gods!
Stop! Too many people have died today. If killing is your only talent, that is your curse, but I do not want anyone dying for me.
Mighty Achilles, silenced by a slave girl. Tonight, I will have her give me a bath. And then, who knows?
She is not a slave.
She is now.
Before my time is done, King of Kings, I will look down on your corpse and smile.
Just marking roads, just controlling the entire philosophy and entire philosophy of the NSS. It is not just indicates.
If they want a war, we will give them a war. I would match the best of Troy against the best of Greece any day.
The best of Greece outnumber the best of Troy, 2-1.
So, what do you suggest? We surrender the city, let the Greeks slaughter our men and rape our wives?
I suggest diplomacy. The Greeks came here for one thing. Let us be honest, my friends. Trojans are burning on the pyre right now because of one youthful indiscretion.
Glaucus, you have fought with me for 40 years. Can we win this war?
Our walls have never been breached. Our archers are the finest in the world. And we have Hector. His men would fight the shades of the Tartarus if he commanded. Yes, we can win.
I spoke with two farmers today. They saw an eagle flying with a serpent clutched in its talons. This is a sign from Apollo. We will have a great victory tomorrow. Troy is the eagle. The Greeks.
Bird signs. You want to plan a strategy based on bird signs.
Hector, show respect. When Archeptolemus prophesied 4 years of drought, we dug deeper wells. The drought came and we had water to drink. The high priest is a servant of the gods.
And I'm a servant of Troy. I have always honored the gods, Father. You know that. But today, I fought with a Greek who desecrated the statue of Apollo. Apollo did not strike the man down. The gods will not fight this war for us.
There will not be a war. This is not a conflict of nations. It is a dispute between two men. And I do not want to see another Trojan die because of me.
Paris.
Tomorrow morning, I will challenge Menelaus for the right to Helen. The winner will take her home. The loser will burn before nightfall.
I wish to speak with Paris. Alone.
Father, I am sorry for the pain I have caused you.
Do you love her?
You are a great king because you love your country so much. Every blade of grass, every grain of sand, every rock in the river, you love all of Troy. That is the way I love Helen.
I have fought many wars in my time. Some were fought for land, some for power, some for glory. I suppose fighting for love makes more sense than all the rest. But I will not be the one fighting.
The sword of Troy?
My father carried this sword, and his father before him, all the way back to the founding of Troy. The history of our people was written with this sword. Carry it with you tomorrow. The spirit of Troy is in that sword. As long as a Trojan carries it, our people have a future.
He has no idea what is happening.
Thank the gods. Precise was in Apollo's temple this morning.
Are you sure? I need to see my brother.
Do not go.
I need to speak with him.
I mean tomorrow. Do not go. Please.
Paris fights tomorrow, not me.
50,000 Greeks did not cross the sea to watch your brother fight. You know this.
You would make a fine general, my love.
You have been fighting your whole life. Let other men do battle this time.
You know I do not want to fight. I want to see our son grow tall. I want to see the girls chasing after him.
Just like they chase his father.
He is much more handsome than I ever was.
I lost 7 brothers in the Spartan wars. You think I'd be good at losing by now? I cannot lose you. I won't survive.
Wait! Helen? What are you doing out?
Let me go.
Where?
Let me go.
Helen, love.
I saw them burn. I saw them burning on the pyres. It is my fault. All my fault.
No.
How could I be so selfish?
Menelaus is not a good man. We all know that. No one blames you here.
Helen, listen to me. It is not your fault.
It is. You know it is. All those widows. I still hear them screaming. Their husbands died because I am here. I am going down to the ships.
No, you are not.
I will give myself back to Menelaus. He can do what he wants. Kill me, make me his slave. Anything is better than this.
It is too late for that. You think Agamemnon cares about his brother's marriage? This is not about you, Helen.
Paris is going to fight in the morning.
Yes.
Menelaus will kill him. I won't let that happen.
It is his decision.
No, I cannot ask anyone to fight for me. I am no longer queen of Sparta.
You are a princess of Troy now. and my brother needs you tonight.
My lord, the army is marching.
Let them march. We stay.
But the men are ready.
Yesterday, Agamemnon spat on my honor. Let him fight the Trojans without me today. When I was very small, I saw my father kill a man with his bare hands. There is so much blood in a human body. You are ready to fight, Patroclus?
I am.
You are ready to kill? At night, I see their faces. All the men I have killed, I see them standing on the far bank of the river Styx. They are waiting for me. Some nights, I walk among them. When I wake, I can still hear their words. They say, "Welcome, brother. Never hate the men you fight. All of us are mortals. All of us, wretched things, tumbled crying from our mother's wombs. Only the gods are free from sorrows."
I hate no one, cousin.
Good. I taught you how to fight, but I never taught you why to fight.
I fight for you.
And who will you follow when I am gone? Most soldiers battle for kings they have never met. They do what they are told. They die when they are told to die.
Soldiers obeyed.
We do not have much time to walk in the sun, Patroclus. After this life comes the underworld, an eternity telling story to other shades. Do not tell them you died following some fool's orders.
And what should I tell them?
Tell them your name. If your life has been worthy, they will know the rest.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I started this war.
Menelaus is a bull. He will charge you. He is stronger than you, so try not to fight him up close. Keep your distance. Use your quickness. Brother, you do not have to do this.
I see you are not hiding behind your high walls. Valiant of you. Ill-advised, but valiant.
You come here uninvited. Go back to your ships. Go home.
We have come too far, Prince Hector.
Prince? These are not princes. What son of a king would accept a man's hospitality, eat his food, drink his wine, then steal his wife in the middle of the night?
The sun was shining when your wife left you.
She is up there watching, isn't she? Good. I want her to watch you die.
Not yet, brother. Look behind me, Hector. I have brought all the warriors of Greece to your shores. You can still save Troy, young prince. I have two wishes. If you grant them, no more of your people need to die. First, give Helen back to my brother. Second, Troy must submit to my command, to fight for me whenever I call.
You want me to look upon your army and tremble? Well, I see them. I see 50,000 men brought here to fight for one man's greed.
Be careful, boy. My mercy has limits.
I have seen the limits of your mercy. And I tell you now that no son of Troy will ever submit to a foreign ruler.
Then every son of Troy shall die.
No, there is another way. I love Helen. I will not give her up, and neither will you. So let us fight our own battle. Let the winner take Helen home, and that will be the end of it.
A brave offer, but not enough.
Let me kill this little peacock.
I did not come here for your pretty wife. I came for Troy.
And I came for my honor. His every breath insults me. Let me kill him. When he is lying in the dust, give the signal to attack. I will have my revenge, and you will have your city. I accept your challenge, and tonight I will drink to your bonds.
He does not have the stamina he once did. Make him swing and miss. He will tire.
Hector, if I fall, tell Helen. Tell her.
I will.
Do not let Menelaus hurt her. Make him swear.
Think about your sword and his sword. Nothing else.
Get up.
Used to the cross, they have never tasted a prince before. Fight me, you coward, fight me. We have a pact, fight.
The Trojans have violated the agreement. We march.
This is not honor. This is not worthy of royalty. If he does not fight, Troy is doomed.
Paris.
No.
Is this what she left me for?
The fight is over.
The fight is not over. Stand back, Prince Hector. I will kill him at your feet. I don't care.
He is my brother.
Charge!
Paris! The commander of the Greeks want the Trojan army to fight for him. Would any man here like to fight for Agamemnon? No! For Troy!
Ajax, breaker of stones, widowmaker of Salamis, look upon me, Trojans, and despair! So you are the best of the Trojans.
Have the men gather our fallen. When they are done, send an emissary to the Greeks. they can collect their debt without fear of assault.
Would they have done the same for us?
Of course not. That is why Troy is worth defending.
They are laughing at me in Troy. Old Priam and the others. Drunk on victory. They think I will quit these shores, sail home at first light.
Maybe we should.
Flee like a whipped dog?
The men believe we came here for Menelaus' wife. He will not be needing his wife anymore.
My brother's blood still wears the grass and you dare insult him?
It is not insult to say a dead man is dead.
If we leave now, we lose all credibility. If the Trojans can beat us so easily, how long before the Hittites invade?
You're right. But if we stay for the right reasons. We stay to protect Greece, not your pride. Your private battle with Achilles is destroying us.
Achilles is one man. What good could he?
Hector is one man. Look what he did to us today.
Hector fights for his country. Achilles fights only for himself.
I do not care about the man's allegiance. I care about his ability to win battles.
He's right. The men's morale is weak.
Weak? They are ready to swim home.
Even if I wanted to make peace with Achilles, the man won't listen to me. He's just as likely to spare me as speak with me.
I'll talk to him in the morning.
He will want the girl back.
He can't take the damn girl. I have not touched her.
Where is she?
I gave her to the men. They needed some amusement after today.
We shall kill her now. Keep her from breeding any more Trojan bastards.
No, she is Agamemnon's property. What is this? A virgin's robe?
You will not be needing this much longer. Hold it down. Why are you kicking, girl? Better to be a Spartan slave than a Trojan princess? Hold it down.
Come on, hold it down.
Achilles!
Can you walk? You should eat. Did they hurt you?
What do you think?
I saw you fight them. You have courage.
To fight back when people attack me? A dog has that kind of courage.
I like dogs more than people.
Why did you choose this life?
What life?
This? To be a great warrior?
I choose nothing. I was born and this is what I am.
But you must enjoy it.
Does the scorpion feel joy when he stings the beetle? I doubt it. I doubt he feels anything at all.
But you're not a scorpion. You're a man.
And you are a woman in love with a god. Where was your Apollo when those men tried to score you?
Do you enjoy provoking me?
Yes. You have dedicated your life to the gods. Yes? Zeus, god of thunder. Athena, goddess of wisdom. You saved them.
Yes, of course.
And Ares, god of war, who blankets his bed with the skins of men he has killed.
All the gods are to be feared and respected. What do you want here in Troy? You did not come here for the Spartan queen.
I want what all men want. I just want it more. I will tell you a secret. Something they did not teach you in your temple. The gods envy us. They envy us because we are mortal. Because every moment might be our last. Everything is more beautiful for the doomed. You will never be lovelier than you are right now, and we will never be here again.
I thought you were a dumb brute. I could have forgiven a dumb brute.
Go on. Nothing is easier.
Are you not afraid?
Every mortal dies, today or 50 years from now. What does it matter in the face of eternity?
If I do not kill you now, you will kill more men.
Many of them.
May Apollo forgive me.
You tried to kill me and you ask Apollo to forgive you.
I would not have killed you.
And why is that? I will kill more men if you do not kill me now. Is my life worth more than this?
Maybe. You saved me. What?
Nothing. I think you finally see how one-sided romance with a god can be. Do you think that Apollo's priestess is in love with a brute now?
Oh, please.
Admit it, you love me.
Love you? Huh. I think it is the other way around. You are the one who fought all those men to save me when I clearly did not need any saving.
Clearly?
Maybe I hate you a little less now. Love is a strong word.
I like strong words.
Am I still your captive?
You are my guest.
In Troy, guests can leave whenever they want.
Strange custom. You have never walked the fields, never chopped wood, never carried a milk pail. These are the hands of royalty. My hands are gates to the underworld. All my life, I have walked with death, but I grow tired of his company. Come with me to Larissa.
Larissa. Is that where you're from? It is a pretty name.
I thought I would never see it again. Before I left home, my mother told me my fate. She told me if I stayed home, I would have a long, peaceful life. And if I came to Troy, life would be short. But my name would never be forgotten.
And you chose Troy.
But what if fate brought me here for another purpose? What if I had to go to war to find peace? You look tired. Go to bed. Have the men start loading the ship. We are going home.
You found the girl.
Yes.
Is she hurt?
Not as badly as those who hurt her. Do you miss your wife, Odysseus?
I do. Yes.
I have never missed anyone in my life. I used to think it was a weakness, needing someone else.
We all need someone else. Right now, Greece needs you.
Greece got along fine before I was born. Greece will be Greece long after I am dead.
I'm not talking about the land, the valleys and mountains. They do not care what we do. The men needs you. You should have seen the slaughter yesterday.
I saw it. And I saw who led the men to slaughter.
Agamemnon is a proud man. But he knows when he has made a mistake.
The man sends you to make his apologies? He does not understand honor. What are you doing in thrall to that pig of a king?
The world seems simple to you, my friend. But when you are a king, very few choices are simple. Ithaca cannot afford an enemy like Agamemnon.
Am I supposed to fear him?
You do not fear anyone. That is your problem. Fear is useful. Stay, Achilles. You were born for this war.
My life is war. Is that what you think?
Am I wrong?
A week ago, you were right. But things are less simple today.
A woman have a way of complicating things.
Of all the kings of Greece, I respect you most. But in this war, you are a servant, and I refuse to be a servant any longer.
Sometime you need to serve in order to lead. I hope you understand that one day.
We are going home?
We leave at noon.
If Poseidon curses us and our ship goes down, what will I tell the shades in heads? Huh? That I died running from this war? Abandoning our countrymen?
Our countrymen?
Yes! Our country. We are Greek, cousin. I broke bread with these men, I drink their wine. I listen to their jokes, I mourn with them while you hid in your tent. These are our comrades. We cannot desert them. Your feud with Agamemnon is tearing this army apart. And your reputation suffers. The men are talking.
If my blood was not in your veins.
But your blood is in my veins.
I gave you an order, cousin. We leave at noon.
If you command us not to fight for the King of Kings, so be it. But please do not ask me not to fight for Greece. When the shades hear my name, I want them to know I led a worthy life.
If it is fighting you still long for, there will always be another war. I promise you that.
It is not about fighting and it is not about me. It is about Greece. You betray all of Greece to see Agamemnon fall.
Someone has to lose.
In all my years to come, may my heart never turn as black as yours.
The omens are gathering. The directive is clear.
Fight for your country. That is the only directive.
The last time the high priest spoke to us, he prophesied a great victory for Troy. We won a great victory. Let him speak. What course of action do you recommend?
The gods favor our cause. Now is the time to destroy the Greek army.
Glaucus?
Their morale is battered. Hit them now, hit them hard, and they will run.
I must admit, I overestimated the Greeks. They lack discipline and courage.
The Myrmidons did not fight yesterday. There must be a dissension among the Greeks. But if we attack their ships, we will unify them. If they decide to attack us, let them. Our walls cannot be breached. We will beat them back again. Yesterday, the Greeks underestimated us. We should not return the favor.
You are confident about the meaning of these omens?
The desecration of his temple angers Apollo. The gods have cursed the Greeks. 2 of their kings have already gone to the dust.
Prepare the army. We attack at noon.
Father, we are making a mistake.
Prepare the army. Prepare the army. Prepare the army.
Achilles?
The gods are with them today. We should fall back.
Achilles.
Enough for one day. Arms down. Back to the city.
Arms down! Arms down! To the beach! Patroclus, Achilles' cousin.
We were going to sail home at noon.
I don't think anyone's sailing home now.
I should have known.
That boy just saved the war for us.
Achilles!
You have been fighting.
My lord!
You violated my command.
No, my lord! There was a mistake.
I ordered the Myrmidons to stand down. You led them into combat?
I did not let them.
Who did?
We thought you did.
Where is Patroclus? Patroclus!
We thought it was you, my lord. He wore your armor, your shield, your greaves, your helmet.
You are lying.
Never, my lord, never. He looked like you. He even moved like you. We all followed.
Lies!
He fought well, my lord, with great courage. But Hector came after him. If I could have saved him.
Liar!
My lord, I saw him fall.
Don't!
Dead!
Hector cut his throat.
Eudorus!
My lord.
I need my sword and some rope.
Don't go! Hector is my cousin. He is a good man. Take me to Larissa with you, but do not fight him. Please do not fight him. We could have a life together, but not if you choose this path. You can walk away from war. We can walk away.
Let me come with you, my lord.
No!
Please! I am begging you. Please, don't.
Where are you taking me?
You remember how to get here?
Yes.
Behind this is a tunnel. Next time you come, follow it. There is nowhere to turn, so you cannot get lost. Keep walking.
Hector.
When you get outside, you will be on the south side of the Scamander River. Follow the river till you see Mount Ida. Keep Ida to your west, walk south, and you will get to Lyrnessus. The Greeks will not go that far inland.
You're frightening me. Hector, why are you telling me this?
If I die,
No.
I do not know how long the city will stand.
Do not say that.
If the Greeks get inside the walls, it is over. They will kill all the men. It's not matter how old, they will pull grandfathers from their beds and carve their lungs out.
Please.
It's not matter how young, they will throw the babies from the city walls. The women, they will take for slaves, and that will be worse for you than die.
Why are you saying such things?
I want you to be ready. I want you to get our boy, get him, and come here. Save as many others as you can, but you get here, you go down these stairs, and you run. Do you understand? Do you understand? You do not think of me, you do not panic. You think of our child, you think of his future, and you do as I told you. Promise me. Andromache, look at me. Look at me. I'm not just your husband. I am the prince of Troy. I have a responsibility to our people. I cannot walk away. And I will not. I will defend Troy till my very last breath. You know this. But I also am your husband. And that is the part of me that I love the most. I might die for Troy, but I live for you. I live for our son. I fought many battles, won many wars. Yet this is my greatest pride. The smile on your lips, the air in your lungs. It is all I have. Alive or dead, it is all I want. You cannot take that away from me. So promise me you will be safe. That you will live long enough to see the girls chasing our son and his son. I killed a boy today. He was too young, much too young. Where is our son?
With Helen.
Can you bring him to me? I have to meet father.
Achilles.
Archers!
No. Father, forgive me for any offenses. I have served you to the best of my ability.
May the gods be with you. Hector, no father ever had a better son.
Mother, when you think of me, I hope your chest fills with pride.
Ever since I held you in my arms for the very first time, you have made me the proudest mother in the whole world, Hector. But when I think of you, my chest fills not with pride, but with love. That is how I want it to be, Hector. I stand before you, not as the queen of Troy, but as your mother.
Mother, don't.
Stay.
Forgive me, Mother.
Walking towards you is not a man, it is revenge. Walking towards you is a merciless animal. Do not fall prey to it. Stay.
This is not something I can run away from, Mother. I wish it was, but it is not.
Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
I am afraid not, Mother.
May the gods be with you, child.
Hector! Hector!
Apollo guard you, my prince.
You are the best man I know.
You are a prince of Troy. I know you will make me proud. You remember what I told you?
You do not have to go.
You remember what I told you?
Please tell me you'll come back. Please.
I cannot give you a word that I'm not sure I can keep.
No!
Take her in.
Monster! You bloodthirsty monster! Do not go near him, brother! Come back! He will tear you apart! Mother, ask him to come back! Ask your son to come back! Without Hector, there is no Troy, father! Please! Take me instead! Drag my lifeless body and feed it to the dogs! If that will quench your thirst, put me out of this misery! Take this cursed life! Spare my brother, he is a good man! Please!
Now you know who you are fighting.
I will make a pact with you, with the gods as our witnesses. Let us pledge that the winner will allow the loser all the proper funeral rituals.
There are no pacts between lions and men.
I thought it was you I was fighting yesterday. I wish it had been you, but I gave the dead boy the honor
You gave him the honor of your sword. You will not have eyes tonight. You will not have ears or a tongue. You will wander the underworld, blind, deaf and dumb. And all the dead will know. This is Hector, the fool who thought he killed Achilles. Get up, Prince of Troy! I will not let a stone take away my glory.
I cannot lose you. I won't survive.
My boy! My boy!
Let us go inside.
Men live and then they die. But of all men who have walked this earth, not one has shown such dauntless bravery, and it remains so righteous. My son, not once in his life has my son disdained anyone, not one single god, not one single woman. Every breath he took, every drop of blood he spilled, all for his country, for his countrymen. I gave birth to him, me, an ordinary woman, no goddess. He was not a demigod. Yet my son was one of the fiercest warriors this world has ever seen. He could have had anything under the sky. But every single day,
he came home to his wife and child. Never has he been consumed by the idea of glory. Not once have he lost his way. The madness of the war never turned his heart cold. Tell me now. Tell me you know a better man than my son. Tell me! You cannot. Can you? And this is what he gets. Is my son not even deserving of an honorable death? Look at the man who took his life. Or shall I say beast? Look at what he is doing to my son's body. Is he not worthy of any respect? Apollo! Have you no heart, no mercy? Or are you blind now that the beast beheaded you? My son honored you his whole life. And you let him get killed by the very hands which looted your temple, murdered your priest, and assaulted your statue! What are you waiting for? How many more should die before you strike him down? Or is it because you cannot? Is the sun god scared of Achilles' sword? God, what am I saying? What am I saying? My child, my poor child, no. What did you gain? A woman lost her husband. A child lost his father, a precious little child. How does that make you feel? Do you even feel anything? Maybe you are a scorpion after all. I was wrong. I was a fool to think you would change your ways. A fool to think we had a future.
Who are you?
I have endured what no one on earth has endured before. I kissed the hands of the man who killed my son.
Priya, how did you get in here? The sentries.
I know my own country better than the Greeks, I think.
You are a brave man. If Agamemnon knew you were here, he would have your head on a spit.
Do you really think that frightens me now? I watched my eldest son die. Watched you drag his body. Give him back to me. He deserves the honor of a proper burial. You know that. Give him to me.
He killed my cousin.
He thought it was you. He defended his country. How many cousins have you killed? How many sons and fathers and brothers and husbands? How many, brave Achilles? I knew your father.
He died before his time, but he was lucky not to live long enough to see his son fall. You have taken everything from me. My eldest son, heir to my throne, defender of my kingdom. I cannot change what happened. It is the will of the gods. But give me this small mercy. I loved my boy from the moment he opened his eyes till the moment you closed them. Let me wash his body. Let me say the prayers. Let me place 2 coins on his eyes for the boatman.
If I let you walk out of here, if I let you take him, it does not change anything. You are still my enemy in the morning.
You are still my enemy tonight, but even enemies can show respect.
I admire your courage. You are a far better king than the one leading this army. Wait here for a moment. We will meet again soon, my brother. Eudorus! Eudorus!
My lord.
Take the princess' body to the gate. Make sure the king reaches there unharmed. Your son was the best I have fought. I want you to know that. In my country, the funeral games last 12 days.
It is the same in my country.
Then the prince will have that honor. No Greek will attack Troy for 12 days. Go. No one will stop you. You have my word. Eudorus, forgive me. I should never have struck you. You have been a loyal friend all your life.
I hope I never disappoint you again.
After this, we are sailing home. All that is left is slaughter. I do not want to see my men fouled with children's blood. Go, Eudorus. This is the last order I give you.
Fighting for you has been my life's honor.
You are no match for me, Prince. Go home. You killed my brother. Your brother killed my cousin.
You had your revenge? My brother was the best man I knew. I looked up to him. I could not make him proud while he was alive. I will not be a coward now. I will avenge.
Paris!
Cousin, we thought you were dead. You beast! What did you do to her?
No! No, you should not be here.
I will rip his heart out if he has won.
Go home, Prince. Come back once you are worthy of my sword. I will fight you then.
Am I worthy enough, Achilles?
Amazonians?
Queen of the Amazonians.
What do you want, Penthesilea?
I'm here for the Trojans. A little late it seems, but I'm here. You die now.
This is not your fight.
You're forgetting that we are the daughters of Ares, the god of war. I think we can decide which fights are for us and which are not.
I do not doubt your ability to fight, Queen. But these hands have seen too much blood. Warrior or not, they will not spill a woman's blood.
Then your blood will be spilled by the hands of a woman.
Do not do this.
I never considered the mighty Achilles to be this big of a coward.
I tried. I asked.
No! Paris! No! No more killing.
No more. It's all right. It's all right. My mother made this. If I hurt you, it's not what I wanted. You gave me peace in a lifetime of war.
Brusace! Come! Brusace!
No.
We have to get out of here before the Myrmidons!
No! I cannot leave him like this!
He killed Hector!
Hector killed his cousin! He killed Hector for revenge! And now you're here for the very same reason! When does it end?
It never ends. You have to get out.
No.
Get out of here! I choose this night. But you will see the sun again. I want you to leave.
What? No. No, you haven't lost much blood. We can live together. We can go to Larry's end.
It's poisoned.
What?
The arrow. It is poisoned. I do not have much time.
No. Shh. No!
It's all right. Go.
No.
Besides, live for me. Paris, you do not have Hector anymore. Odysseus, he will find a way if something happens. You are the prince. There is always a way out for the princess. Take her with you. Get her out. As soon as you can.
Oh, how far you are from home.
We will never see home now.
We will. I know a way to make the sheep invite the wolves over for dinner.
Only a few minutes since Achilles has fallen. The Greeks already resort to trickery. Men fight face to face. That is the honorable way.
There is no honor in war, Eudoros. Blood is blood, and killing is killing, face to face or not. Honor is a mere deceit.
Agamemnon will kill them all. Men, women, children, all of them. You know that.
I am the king of Ithaca, not Troy. My loyalty is to Ithaca. If this plan works, the war ends in a night, and my men can sail home to their wives.
We will not be a part of this.
Plague. Do not get too close, my king.
This is the will of the gods. They desecrated the temple of Apollo, and Apollo desecrated their flesh. The Greeks could fight our swords and arrows, but they cannot fight the gods' plague.
They thought they would come here and sack our city in a day. And look at them now, fleeing across the Aegean.
What is this?
An offering to Poseidon. The Greeks are praying for a safe return home.
I hope the sea god spits on their offerings and let them all drown at the bottom of the sea.
This is a gift. We should bring it to the temple of Poseidon.
There! There! It is here. The end is here.
The end of the war? You mean?
The end of Troy.
What are you talking about, child? The gods are with us. Can you not see? The Greeks have fled.
You see what they show you. I live every day under the shadows of future.
You live every day under the shadows of illusion, child. I'm Ptolemaeus, the high priest of Troy. The gods speak to me. Look at this offering. It means victory. It means prosperity for Troy.
It means doom, high priest of Troy. Burn it now, or it will burn down all of Troy.
Burn it? Princess, it is a gift to the gods.
I would burn all of Greece if I had a big enough torch.
And this is the torch that will burn Troy. We must destroy it before it consumes us.
I warn you. Be careful what you insult. Our beloved Prince Hector had sharp words for the gods, and a day later Achilles' sword cut him down.
Burn it, father.
Forgive me, my king. I mean no disrespect, but I do not want to see any more children of Troy incur God's wrath.
I will not watch another child of mine die. Guards, take it to the temple.
No, I will not let my city burn.
Guards!
Leave me! Leave me! Ah! Why can you not understand? This is no mere fallacy of man. Ah! I want you, Father. I want you every single time. I want you about this war the moment he was born. I want you about this disaster when he brought here Aphrodite's spawn. How many more children of Troy must die before you realize I speak the truth? Only if you could see what I see. Only if you would listen to me instead of this pompous half-wit.
Cassandra! How dare you insult me? I am a servant of gods. I speak for the gods.
I do not care about the gods who only care about themselves.
Enough! Take her to the dungeons.
Father!
The creature! Burn it! It will eat men! It will eat you, Father! And you! And you! And you! It will eat all of you! You all will die!
Down in the street, they're all singing and shouting, staying alive though the city's dead, hiding their shame behind a hollow laughter while you are crying alone on your bed. Pity Cassandra that no one believed you, but then again you were lost from the start. Now we must suffer and sell our secrets, bargain, playing smart again in our hearts. Sorry Cassandra, I misunderstood. Now the last days on it. Some of us wanted, but none of us would listen to words so wanted. But on the darkest of nights, nobody knew how to fight, and we were caught in the sleep. Sorry, Cassandra, I didn't believe you really had the power. I only saw it as dreams you would weave until the final hour.
To your west, walk south, and you'll get to NSS. This way.
Beware, my friends. I'm a servant of God.
Have you no order?
I wanted you alive, old king. I wanted you to watch your city burn.
Please, the children, spare the innocents.
Let hate decide who is innocent and who is not. Hecuba, the proud queen of Troy. Look around you. Your city, dead. Your husband, dead. Your son, dead. Gods, take it away. I promise you, brother. I promise you. Burn it all for Menelaus. Burn it. Burn it all.
There it is!
Too late for prayer, priestess. You wore a white robe when I last saw you. No more? Did brave Achilles ruin you for the temple? I almost lost this war because of your little romance. I want to taste what Achilles tasted. You will be my slave in Mycenae, a Trojan priestess scrubbing my floors. And at night, live for me.
I'm sorry. We can be together now. Odysseus.
Helen. And this is Andromache. I suppose Hector's wife.
Yes.
Your father was a great man. Years from now, people will still praise his virtues. It is shame you will not be alive to hear that.
No, no! Not my baby!
I do not have a choice.
You can choose to let him live. Take me if you will. But please, please spare my son. He's just a baby. Let him live.
I'm afraid he's not just a baby. He's Hector's heir. And as king, I cannot afford to let this child live. It is not a risk I am willing to take. Forgive me. Gods! But when you are a king, very few choices are simple.
No!
You are one ill-fated woman. I feel for you,
But you had no choice. Stop throwing around hollow words when your hands are still wet with their infant's blood. All the kings in Greece, I only had respect for you. But now I see you, wily Odysseus. You're nothing but a ravening wolf in sheep's clothing. A cold-blooded killer. Stop playing the saint. You reek of death.
Whoa, 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 look who's speaking. The woman whose face launched 1,000 shapes. You cannot pin this on me, princess. If you care even a little about this woman and how she felt, you would not have let her husband die for you. While you and your pretty-faced lover hid behind the walls of Troy. If you care about anything other than yourself, you would not have had an entire city in soaring flames. You would not have had thousands and thousands of people dying. Men, women, children, all because of you. All because you could not stay true to your husband. I fight this war, but I did not cause it. Whatever I did for my country, its people. What about you? Can you say the same for yourself, princess? Now tell me, who reek of death? You might be the most beautiful woman there is, Helen, but in the dusty pages of history, you will always be a despicable thing. Hated by the Greeks, hated by the Trojans, hated even by the future. They will deem you as the heedless woman who bathed in the bloody river of the war. She birthed.
Stop! Stop.
Your beauty, it is a flaming torch, alluring from afar, but everything you touch, you burn down to ashes.
Words. They obey you. They build for you what you want. But you do not have to use them to show me how hated I am. I hear it in the hallways, in the way people look at me, always reminding me of how wretched a thing I am, of how everything good about me is also a curse. Let tomorrow deem me as it will, I do not care. But you do not get to tell me I caused this war. You do not get to tell me that I am the reason for this ruthless bloodshed. When both you and I know it to be untrue. This is not about me. This war was not fought for love. It was for pride. It was for power. It was for Greece and it was for Troy. You know this better than anyone else.
You are not as witless as I held you to be. Take her to the ships. Go with them.
Are you all right?
Scamandrius. Odysseus. He.
Andromache?
Paris, save yourself!
Leave me. Save yourself.
How can you say that? No.
I stay.
No.
I could not save my father. I could not save my mother. I let my brother die. I did nothing to save his wife and child. Graces, I don't even know where she is. Maybe if I did not kill Achilles, maybe if I let her be, she would have been safe. It is all my fault, and I did nothing to make it right. If the city dies...
The city is dead! They are burning it to the ground!
When it dies, I die with it.
No!
I'm losing too much blood. I will not make it anyway.
Don't leave me, please don't leave me!
How could you love me if I ran now?
Please!
We will be together again. In this world or the next. We will be together. What is your name?
Aeneas.
Do you know how to use a sword? The sword of Troy. I wasn't so good with it, but it's a fine sword. As long as it is in a Trojan's hand, our people have a future. Take her with you.
Not without you.
I will not make it, Helen. Go with them. Help them. Find them a new home. Please. Protect them, Aeneas.
I will.
Perhaps his sword could drain the blood in our veins, but not the love. and in its eternity, our love renders us immortal.
If they ever tell my story, let them say that I walked with giants. Men rise and fall like a winter weed, but these names will never die. Let them say I live in the time of Hector, tamer of horses. Let them say I live in the time of Achilles.
Πρόσωπα θλιμμένα να κοίτανε πίσω απ' τις σκιές. Όνειρα σβησμένα προδομένα απ' τους ληστές του χτες. Όσοι περπατάνε δεν κοιτάνε πίσω πια ποτέ. Όλα κι αν τα αφήσουν δεν θα σβήσουν το μεγάλο ναι. Για να ζήσω άλλη μια στιγμή. Ο χρόνος κλέβει χρόνο και το τέλος ψάχνει την αρχή. Γίνεται το λίγο ακόμη πιο πολύ. Λόγια κι άλλα λόγια και να είχε η ψυχή θλιμμένα να κοίτανε πίσω απ' τις σκιές. Όνειρα σβησμένα προδομένα απ' τους ληστές του χτες. Όσοι περπάτανε δεν κοίτανε πίσω πια ποτέ. Όλα κι αν τα αφήσουν δεν θα σβήσουν το μεγάλο